そこまですごかったんだあいつ。
だがありゃまともじゃないぞ。
Alright, so LR Wrathful Broly is dropping in 2 days, so we're gonna do an early showcase because I don't know why Dokkan it always just waits like a few days before actually dropping the characters with the data downloads. But yeah, we're still 2 days away here, so I just want to at least use this guy and talk about him. He's been a big discussion in the community as the newest LR that's going to be releasing. Now this is again him at full link level 10 rainbow and stuff like that, so this is going to be like a little small look at his max performance here. We of course have him on the new Golden Frieza team. I feel like this is kind of the team where this guy wants to be at. We have an interesting starting rotation because Goku Black could very well super this Broly right there, and I think this could be a little good showing of what Broly might be able to do here. So in most situations, I would say it's a good idea to use. Look at that. Wait, let me just wait, I can't actually play the battle motion again. Actually, maybe if I do this, will the battle motion play or no? No, it doesn't play again a second time. I wish it would, but that's a pretty good battle motion. Broly is going to be against Goku Black Super. I want to see what he'll do post super attack in this circumstance here. I think it'll be really interesting for me to see. Let me grab this. So Tech Broly should be fine in slot 1 red, not really an issue. This guy, it does start off with 80%, not 80%, what am I talking about? 70% reduction plus guard in turn 1. Then on his second turn, he'll have 30% reduction at guard, given he still does appear on the third turn specifically, right? So if you flow him off, like let's say he's at the third slot turn 1 and then he comes back around to turn 4, he will not have any reduction, but you guys kind of get the point there. That's to allow this guy to build up, so he does get 50% defense up to 400% with each attack performed. Then for every attack received, he gets 40% attack up to 300%. And in addition, with a high chance to become a super. So you see this Goku Black is AoEing right here. Broly's going to get an additional from that. And then these 2 attacks, Broly's also going to get extra attack buildup and extra additionals there. On top of that, Broly does get 30% attack and defense when targeted by a super attack as well. So that is a permanent buff. That's going to be pretty nice to see. We have most of Broly's links active here. Tech Broly shouldn't really be in a big dangerous spot, but potentially we can get Berserker, which, you know, does activate when you're under 50% HP, gives 30% attack. That could be pretty cool. Either way, we'll see how things go. I do just want to go ahead and skip this, and let's just hop right into things. I mean, I'm not sure how much damage we'll do with Tech Broly right there. The base form Tech Broly does have support for the first turn, so that can help a little bit with this guy. Man, that sucks. No, I wanted to see the super attack against Wrathful Broly, but I guess the powered up AoE is going to be pretty important to see as well. So what does like Tech Broly take from this? Okay, that's pretty good actually. We take those for sure. I mean, I guess being fair, that is like a slot 2 AoE, so it could be a lot worse, but okay. Actually, this is pretty good super attack kind of placements here for just this rotation without having to use the Golden Frieza active skill. Allows us to save it. So we're at 13.6 mil. And again, with every super attack that this Broly does get off, he does also stack attack and defense by 20%. So turn 1, he's not really going to be doing a lot of damage, but once he starts getting in these, like all these damage stacks, things could be looking really interesting for this guy. You know, again, with each attack he will receive here. So there is that, and then here is this. Perfect. So turn 3, we do also have access to his active skill. It is literally just a turn 3 condition, nothing too much from there. This Broly doesn't have any restrictions pretty much either, so he's able to be used on like pure Saiyans, mission execution. There's a lot of different teams this guy could be very useful on. He does want to receive pretty much like close to what 8 attacks or so to get his full benefit. That's the only thing about this guy. Well, this is very, very unfortunate. Chat, I don't know what's gonna happen here. We could very easily just die, I guess, in this turn. Unfortunately, the orbs didn't really orb the way we would want them to. Not the best thing in the world. I mean, Broly Trio needs to get their 50% dodge off multiple times. We'll see what happens. If I die here, again, we'll just hop back in. I mean, this is not really a super easy, like, mega, like, nice fight. Let's just, hopefully we get this dodge here, and then I think we should be okay after this. Okay. Either way, let me skip to the next turn, and we'll be back. Alright, let's see what the locking gives us here. I really hate that locking, actually. This is very unfortunate. This locking sucks. I didn't bring a Sensu, huh? Well, that does not really bode well for us here. We gotta transform this Tech Broly. That's just gonna have to happen. This guy did use his active skill, so he's fully built up. I mean, it is what it is. I mean, yeah. Very unfortunate. We will get this Tech Broly active skill, though. So again, this is able to be used in turn 3. Master of the Reed's attack temporarily causes ultimate damage, foresees enemy super attack, and gives him 60% defense for the turn. So even though he's only built up a little bit, he's at 788k. Let's see what defense stat we get up to with this super attack. So nothing too crazy in terms of damage. So where are the super attacks for both of them? Wow, they're just right at the front there. Golden Frieza should be fine. I see we should be okay. Tech Broly. I'm not really too sure about this guy in the middle. Yeah, this is a little bit unfortunate. Then what is this guy looking like defensively? What do we have here? So 1.57. Again, this is only with 3 attacks done in total. That does build up our defense a little bit more. We're gonna hit with the AoE. I mean, we'll see if we're actually able to do damage. It's nice to have the scouter effects. I assume we should be fine with Golden Frieza, of course. Tech Broly does eat that pretty nicely. And then here's another attack buff with the AoE. Perfect. Okay. Hopefully we see a pretty good damage number from this guy. My hands are up in the air. Zamasu does 283k. I mean, that's pretty decent damage from this guy, actually. We'll take that. We definitely take those. Then follow up with this additional. The thing this team needs is damage. So Tech Broly. I mean, turn 1, his damage is definitely not. Right? We can 100% agree on that. But turn 1, you will a lot of times have access to the Golden Frieza active skill. So what is this doing? 500k. We do live, of course. We actually get Berserker here as long as Tech Broly lives in normals. Now, this guy in slot 2 and slot 3 does not have guard. So he does still have 76% reduction, and Goku Black's not built up. Now, Goku Black did get the super attack off, right? But we're getting this double super. We might still be fine, question mark. I actually don't know. Maybe I'm underestimating Tech Broly's like defensive abilities in slot 2 and slot 3 here. We're getting the triple super, which actually does give us a triple defensive raise here. I think we should be good against the normals, but again, Goku Black type disadvantage, right? Yeah, we're fine. Okay. I was gonna say, like, that would be kind of crazy if we weren't. What are we doing damage wise here? So that's a 27 million attack stat. Again, Broly does still need to receive a few attacks to really get things going, but we do have Berserker here, which helps out quite a bit. And we're going to be able to start getting some of these additional. So he could do 3 additional super attacks here because we got hit by the AoE. And actually, it should be 4 additional super attacks in total he should be able to do at this point now. So we also do have the guaranteed crits now. That's helpful as well. I mean, overall, we're looking pretty decent with damage here. I mean, now that he's guaranteed critting, things are going to be looking really, really nice for us. So W Broly so far. Definitely a good amount of damage done on Zamasu overall. I mean, multiple 18 mil attack stats, 27 mil into multiple 18 mil. I mean, all guaranteed crits. That is super, super helpful for this team, right? Here's another one, actually. Okay, did I miscount the amount of super attacks we're getting here? Sure, I mean, I'll take this one. Why not? Why not? Why not? I think this is the hidden potential system super, is what I'm thinking here. And then he should obviously eat these normals very well. Now here he has only 30% reduction, but still. Okay, then now we can actually exchange to Gogeta. This Gogeta actually will have his active skill. I don't know if we're going to kill or not before we have Broly come back around on rotation. We could. I mean, we're actually going to get Broly's full field of Key Sphere orbs, which is really funny because we're under the HP threshold. So when I switch over to Gogeta, that'll be useful. I could also use this active skill. But we're probably going to switch over to Gogeta here. I'm thinking... Well, actually, I could use Golden Frieza's active and then switch all over to Gogeta. Yeah, that's probably what I'm going to do here, since Tech Broly can't get his thing activated. So, anyways, we're going to skip ahead and we'll be right back. Alright, so... we should be looking pretty good here is what I'm thinking. Now, Broly's not able to sit slot 1. I mean, 3.3 million defense. The only thing is, I know Goku Black, his normals are going to hit very hard, even there. And, like, the super attack instantly, we probably have to dodge it. So, we're probably going to have to rely on Tech Gogeta here to get his dodges off. That should be okay. We'll let Tech Broly grab... because if I give him this, I don't know if that will drop down 7. But we'll just let him grab this here. This will give us some support, but I don't think it's going to be enough. I could also just get this. Yeah, we'll do this actually. This should give me enough keep. Okay, we need to dodge. So hopefully we dodge that. Perfect. We got an extra attack up. Ooh, 450k. We dodged that. Okay, great. I'm pretty sure we still see Broly attack here. Gogeta didn't get a lot of Key Spheres as well, so he shouldn't really do him that much in terms of damage, at least in terms of killing Goku Black. But Broly should be, I'm pretty sure he's like fully built up here in terms of his offense. We have a lot of his links active. We could see what number Broly might do here. So he's doing a 37 million attack stat. I mean, we saw he was 3.3 start of turn. Now here he doesn't have any guard or damage reduction, but he has all of his additionals he can get off. So next we have a 2.3 million attack stat. Then, or I said 2.3. What am I crazy? I'm tired. Guys, it's 3 AM by the way, if you didn't know. So a 23 mil into a 24 mil. Yeah, okay, he's just gonna keep doing these. As long as we get these 50% chances to proc, he's doing damage right here. So this is a normal. This is another super attack. Okay. Look at him go. What a god gamer, man. Ideally, we also get the hidden potential system super if we didn't get all of them already just yet. Well, this is pretty bad luck. This is where the team... I don't blame Broly. This is kind of where the team could falter, right? Like, again, the reason why I don't blame Broly is because the team... If we had STRLR, Legendary Super Saiyan Broly, he's just like mega doing damage. That could have been helpful. Or maybe I could have done a better play, like on one of the earlier turns, but... I don't really blame Tech Broly here. So we'll go ahead and do this, is what I'm thinking here. We actually have a pretty good setup, all things considered. I should have brought a Senzu Bean, actually, but it's fine. So we'll see what happens. We'll go ahead and make sure you get this, I guess, Tech Broly. Yeah, because that should be 4 attacks we received. That'll give us all 4 of the additionals later on. That's going to be pretty huge. So make sure you get this. We'll grab it. You know, let's give this to Tech Broly because we don't have to worry about getting 7 orbs the next turn anyways. Then this we'll give to Vegeta. Vegeta's not a traditional support, so we're not really worried about this too much here. I would like to see Goku Black super attack Tech Broly here. I should say Wrathful Broly to be more specific. I do want to see that. Double digits from the super attack instantly. Okay, Vegeta, of course, you take damage there, but we do get Berserk now, I believe. We should still be able to get Berserk here, which will be pretty good. Of course, Goku Black supering there. One attack too early, man. Just one attack too early. Well, that's fine. We 100% have Berserk, so this is Berserker up right here as well. So 16 million. And let me double check. Attack base from Broly has Berserker, right? He does. Okay. I was just double checking that to make sure, like, before like his transformation, he does have Berserker, and that is true. So there's the one additional, and now we're getting built up more and more. We're getting some extra ki. What does Broly take from the super attack turn 1 with just 2 attacks done? 123k from Zamasu. I think we're definitely taking that, honestly. I like that. I like what I saw right there. That's pretty good. Yeah, okay. W, man, in chat. So we'll go ahead and just get the next rotation done. We died. Never mind. So we got a double tech Golden Frieza rotation here. I'm kind of interested in seeing what Broly does here, like in this slump. I'm just thinking about this. I don't think, again, he's gonna look good. I just want to show him, because there may be turns where Broly gets locked in slot 1 without Golden Friezas on other teams, and I think this could be a good opportunity to see what happens there. I'm pretty sure I die this rotation, especially if Goku Black supers instantly, but I just want to see. Okay, well, we're dead, so okay, never mind. I hope you didn't super instantly, but you did, so. Oh, he lived that. Oh, I actually literally like paused the recording too. He lived that. It's pretty good, actually. I mean, yeah, we take those. We definitely take those. 100%. Is Zamasu gonna super him too? He does. What does Zamasu super do? I mean, we attacked twice here. Yeah. Wow. That's really good, actually. That's better than I thought he would do. I'm not gonna lie. Golden Frieza right there. Pretty sure that boy dies. Because the thing about Golden Frieza, the difference is, he doesn't get any stats when attacking. He receives the attacks and then builds up his stats. I think Broly just has higher defense after attacking than Golden Frieza, especially turn 1. Now, the thing about Frieza is that he has a target skill, right? Which is a pretty huge thing. And this is not a situation that you'll run into too often in Frieza's team. I mean, we literally had 2 target skills here. And I think Frieza might die here. I don't know. Do like this the normals here, potentially. I'm not sure how much damage he takes specifically. Yeah, 147k. Okay. All right, we got past that first rotation. Zamasu took quite a bit of damage that last turn. Vegeta got locked. I'm gonna be real, chat. No, you're not getting locked, Vegeta. Here, you're sticky back over there. Now, you know, could we kill Zamasu here? If I transform Tech Broly, could we kill Zamasu? I could see it. We do lose the support, but I think I transformed this guy. Again, losing the support is definitely unfortunate, but I'd rather... Let's just try to get Zamasu out of here, honestly. I think that this overall will give me more damage. And again, this is also just like kind of a showcase for Tech Broly as well, regardless, right? It's a little bit of a waste to transform Tech Broly like this, just because that turn 1 is super, super useful, right? But still, yeah, no issues with AoEs from this guy, like he's turn 1 against Rose Goku Black, which is nice too. I mean, we saw him turn 1 against that Rose Goku Black super attack not being built up, and that's what he took there was very, very good, right? So we definitely love to see it. And attack Broly, of course, also building up ki. He does AoE, so he did build up its Goku Black a little bit. But that little 30% buff is not going to be in the difference. Outside of like base form Vegeta at the end, if he doesn't dodge, you know, I can only control so much, right? Of course, attack base Broly would do a lot better against this, but we should still be fine. Yeah, 380k. This, in fact, if we get Super by Zamasu here, we do not. I was gonna say we could also potentially see Berserk again, but we did not. So, okay, 11.7 mil. We're gonna get the additional turn 1 from this guy. I mean, we've seen it's consistently just not really anything crazy. So we definitely couldn't kill Zamasu here in this turn, but that's okay. This is also, I guess it's also good to see like a supportless turn with this guy too. I'll definitely take that for sure. Definitely good to see like a little supportless turn. And then I think we can kill Zamasu next turn with the other Golden Frieza active skills, what I'm thinking here. That's probably gonna be what happens. So Broly got his additional super 2. No super attack here, so that's okay. Vegeta does not dodge. So we got this funny rotation right here. Can we get 7 still with you by doing this or no? I can. I mean, this is not good for him. Like, I think we could all agree this is just not good for him. But I do want to see this. Tech Broly, he's just kind of his animation's so funny. We'll do this. This is like by far his worst case scenario outside of path where I could go, right? We're gonna get this in the video here. So 17k normals. Okay. What's the super hitting for? Where are the supers at? So he's pretty much fully built up offensively. He has all of his additionals. So now what is he looking like? 21.7 mil. Okay. There's the first super. Here's the second additional. Then he has still 3 more, plus the hidden potential stem. There's another additional. Here's the super attack. Okay. So the third additional was a super. High chance flip, of course. The fourth one could also be super, or it could just be the normal. No, right. I feel like I'm just explaining the obvious at that point. Okay, cool. We got 2 stacks there. Pretty huge. That's 40% in total. That'll help out quite a bit. And again, he does want to attack 8 times, so he's only going to be pretty much half built up at this point. There is a 5th time actually, so over halfway. We definitely take that. Well, actually, when we count his initial attack, it's 6 in total, huh? Okay. What does he take from this Goku Black Super? Goku Black is not built up at all. Double digits right there. I mean, that was pretty good. That was pretty good defensively. Like, I'm 100% taking that. And Path to Pyre obviously is a huge addition, but like, we did get lucky with the super attack placements where if Goku Black supered instantly, we would have been in a very dangerous spot. We should be fine here with Tech Broly, yeah. But we're still fine for the most part here. LR Golden Frieza is not gonna be dangerous to us at all. We could use his active skill, but there's not really... Well, actually, his active skill, is it his 3rd turn from the entrance turn, or is it just turn 3? 3rd turn from the start of battle, actually. I think this activates 3rd turn, though, so we're gonna save his active skill. Okay, anyways, we'll probably just skip ahead. I'm gonna hope that Golden Frieza doesn't get sniped with the super attack here. I'm gonna hope that's not a super attack that's gonna snipe us. And as long as that's not the case, we shouldn't die. It would be funny if we die here, but I'm gonna copium. Okay, Golden Frieza did live that, so we take those. Now we're under 50% HP here. The only thing is we don't actually get Berserker off this rotation, which is the only, again, that's the biggest unfortunate thing here, but we should be fine otherwise. Golden Frieza is fully built up here, which is pretty good. I'm probably gonna just grab these with you. Man, I don't want to grab because I want to use Tech Broly's active skill. Well, I guess let's use Tech Broly's active. The super attacks, I know for sure. Well, let's just use this because Broly's built up offensively at this point, right? He's received 7 attacks. He should be pretty good. What are we looking like defense-wise from Tech Broly here? After we use this active, Zamasu should take some pretty decent damage here. Yeah, that's pretty good. Okay, and Zamasu supers at the end. Could we kill Zamasu here, potentially? 3.3 mil versus 6.8. We're gonna... I think we can kill Zamasu. With the attacks we'll receive from Goku Black. Goku Black super is right there at the front. We have to give Broly the orbs. No, actually, Goku Black super is there. So we should be fine with Golden Frieza, actually. So we'll give this to you. We'll let Broly grab all these, and then that should actually bring out some rainbow key spheres for us with the physical key spheres lined up. Perfect, look at that. Yeah, we're looking pretty good, honestly. Broly has a good amount of links up here. We're gonna get the extra support. Broly's not on any of the categories Kid Goku supports, though, in terms of like stats, because I don't believe Broly's on Dragon Ball Seekers, right? He should not be. So again, yeah, because I know Chila and Lemma are on Dragon Ball Seekers, but I don't believe Broly himself is on it, right? Okay. There's Broly taking the AoE, sure, we'll definitely take that. Path to Power Kid Goku had his active skill activated, so that's useful. We definitely kill Zamasu here. 50 mil, look at that, yeah. We 100% kill Zamasu here. Goodbye. We got a pretty lucky rotation. Honestly, Path to Power Kid Goku here, kinda goated now that the team is actually able to push a little more. Has a lot more HP thanks to this Broly. I mean, keep in mind, this Broly at the rainbow level is at 26k HP, which is quite a lot added to this team. There's a 39 mil attack stats. Cool. Then he's gonna do all these additionals. Yeah, okay, sweet. So the only thing is he's gonna be building up Goku Black a little bit, but it's not gonna be a thing where he's dead like by Goku Black Super. We still have what, 30% reduction plus the 8% for Path to Power Kid Goku. We should be fine. And Zamasu's dead here. Sweet. So we're looking pretty good here. There's more built up, and then here's, I believe this is the hidden potential system super attack. So overall, pretty good damage on this turn from Broly. Well, we're definitely taking this right here. Yeah, nice, Broly. And then this super attack from Goku Black, not fully built up, but received a few attacks. This is a second turn. 432k. That is a hard-hitting super still, because he's not debuffed, and he received like what, 4 attacks from Broly, maybe even a little more. Yeah, could have been better, I guess so, but I mean, I think that overall was pretty good. Like, I'm taking what we saw there 100%. We can get Gogeta out, which is really funny here. So this is useful. I wonder where the super attack is. Actually, we could definitely get a win here. Let me grab this with you. We're gonna use this active skill with all the Frieza links up. We'll use Frieza's active and then switch over to Gogeta is what I'm thinking here. And then we'll push LR Golden Frieza off is what I'm thinking here. And then we'll keep the Saiyans linked together because they should actually share more links, no? Yeah, prepared for battle shock, complete everything like that. We get guaranteed dodge here in this turn. With the Gogeta, we get all of this. Then we can get Tech Broly, all these tech key spheres, and Golden Frieza is kind of able to do his own thing. Doesn't really matter what this guy does, honestly, because he still has his what's the word? Oh, well, we're going to dodge in this turn anyway, so it doesn't really matter. Doesn't really matter what Golden Frieza does here. Like, he still has most of his reduction, and he just has to take the normals. He's gonna debuff as well. We should be looking great here, and we'll just see what Tech Broly does next turn. All right, so I wish we could see where the super attack is, but we're still fine here. We'll let Broly Trio grab these 9 key spheres. I guess we'll give these 6 to you. I mean, I could make sure this guy's completely safe here. Like, this is like no doubt probably gonna be his best spot. Yeah, we'll just do this, and then we'll make sure Gogeta gets more key spheres. That should be good. Well, I mean, at least we know we're pretty safe here, which is really, really huge for us. So we'll get 1 final damage from Broly. He's at 4 mil defense with guard, and from this point onward, he does no longer have a damage reduction. I guess we're getting 10% from Broly Trio. Now, this Goku Black AoE is not going to hit hard enough for us to kind of be hurt by it at all. Like, we're perfectly fine here. I'm just interested to see offensively what Broly's going to be doing at this turn. Now, we did get Tech Key Spheres, which I believe does give defense support with Broly Trio. I don't believe it gives offensive support. I guess, again, let me double check that before I give any misinformation. Definitely would hate to do that, but that wouldn't be ideal. Tech Key Spheres is defense taken in. Okay, I thought so. That makes a lot of sense to me. So we're starting to debuff this guy at this point. He's fully built up, so the debuffs will start lining up pretty nicely. And we're at 40 mil. So yeah, from here, it's kind of just him stacking up. And he's, from here, like what he's going to start looking like in these longer fights too. His damage isn't really going to particularly rise that great in like, let's say like, I don't know, a turn fight or something like this is not going to be drastically different. Maybe you'll get to like 50 plus mil-ish, especially with like depending on what supports you have around. Now, once we talk about Festival, that's where things could look a lot different for this guy. I think this guy is going to be a fantastic Festivals character. I mean, we see his defense is already so high, starter turn with just guard alone. 4 mil right here on his, what, 3rd appearance? Just that by itself is a really, really huge. And that's, I mean, we do have 39% defense support. Actually, we have a little more defense support than that, like over 50%. But still, by the time like we get all these stacks up with this Tech Broly, he's gonna be a behemoth. Like this raw defense rise is gonna be very similar to kind of what Tech Count Caulifla are doing. They have the mega high chance dodge to keep that in mind, but yeah, we kind of just won at this point, but let me know what you guys are thinking about Tech Wrathful Broly. Again, this is short events that we saw him in, and I think we saw him in a couple really interesting spots. This is longer than I usually would do for these like kind of quick look showcases. That's also because I'm not really sure if I'm gonna actually summon this guy. I'm gonna be honest, y'all. He's gonna return in December, is what I'm thinking. But we'll see. I might do a couple multis. Thanks for watching, and I'll catch you guys next time.